A Newshub investigation has discovered Hawke's Bay Council and emergency officials new residents in Esk Valley and Risington faced a significant flood event during Cyclone Gabrielle and that homes were at risk. But an emergency text asking people in Eskdale to evacuate was sent out more than 9 hours too late.
By the time authorities acted, floodwaters inundated homes and people scrambled for their lives onto rooftops. In the case of residents in Risington, no such evacuation text was ever issued. Investigations correspondent Michael Morra has the story.
It was pitch dark on the morning of Tuesday, February the 14th, when the banks of the Mangaone River caved in, poplar trees were uprooted, the bridge collapsed, and debris-strewn water rushed through homes and properties in Risington. Yet emails show authorities knew homes in this valley were at serious risk the day before they were inundated. Despite this, no official evacuation order was issued.
It's someone's job to do it, and someone didn't do it.
Daniel Absalom's family has farmed this land since 1882.
You've showed emails of communications between people and authority, yet the public didn't get alerted. It's staggering that they weren't, and it really disappointing.
In Eskdale, piles of debris burn. Heavy machinery still works here to clear up the mess. Yet residents in this area also didn't receive the emergency information they should have been entitled to. On Sunday at 10:13 p.m, that's 2 days before the Esk Valley was decimated by water, these emails show emergency management in Hawke's Bay were warned that these houses on Shore Road were at risk. They were right, but no one was told to get out.
They failed miserably, Civil Defence and the councils.
These emails detail the timeline. 2 days before the flooding hit at 8:51 a.m. on February the 12th, the Regional Council's principal engineer emailed emergency management and council and stated this will be a substantial event, warning of rainfall exceeding 1 in 50-year levels in northern Hawke's Bay from Waipatiki to Eskdale. That night at 10:13 p.m, he sent a map modelling possible flooding showing parts of Eskdale underwater, noting houses on Shore Road may be at risk. The following night at 7:28 p.m, staff were told the Mangaone River, which runs through Risington, will almost certainly reach red 20-year levels very soon and most likely continue above 1 in 50-year levels. This was followed by a map showing homes in Risington with the note, they are at serious risk. By 7:50 p.m, staff were warned the Esk River is of serious concern. Less than 2 hours later, staff were told Mangaone is now above the 50-year level. Just after 11 p.m. that night, the Esk River at Waipanga Bridge was above 1 in 20-year levels.
Something needed to be done then rather than 5:30 in the morning when everyone's floating down the valley. That's too late, way too late.
It was 5:19 a.m. that morning when the first emergency text to residents in Eskdale was sent out.
We shouldn't have lost any lives at all. It's as simple as that.
Do you hold authorities responsible for that?
Yeah, I do.
Sandra and Simon Spice say there's been no accountability.
There is negligence, and that should have been dealt with way better than it was. Have they not learned anything from any of the other previous disasters?
The council says it's doing a review.
If there's a review, it's being done on a bureaucrat's desk.
All the people here hope is that lessons are learned so that this is never repeated.
Michael joins us now. Kia ora, Michael. What has the council had to say about all this?
Yeah, well, Sam, the council's actually said very little. We did ask for an interview on this story last week around Wednesday, and today we got a fairly bland statement this afternoon, essentially saying that because the civil defence response is under review, it would be inappropriate for council officers to answer questions at this time. But residents I've spoken to today in Eskdale are not happy about this. They're not sure who exactly is doing the review and feel that those who are doing it should be on the ground talking to residents, and so far they've seen no one.
Our investigations correspondent Michael Morrow there live from Eskdale. Thank you.